Welcome back, pure structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session. Today is January 27, 2021 here in Hawaii, and for London it should be around January 28, 2021. We're going to go over S&P 500 and also gold, give you guys some levels to trade from for the London session. And then when we get into the US session, potentially we can use these levels as well if the market is somewhere near these areas. So let's go ahead and hop into it. S&P 500 will start with a 10 tick. We did have a lot of movement today, some upside, some downside. When we got into the market in the US session, we were down past 38.10 and below that, and we caught some of the move back up, and then we also caught some of the move coming back down. But you can see we have a level of support here, 37.0775. We did drop a lot from where we were last night in the London session. We were somewhere around 38.40 to 38.36. That was the level we were playing around, and we dropped off quite a bit. You can see that here. So what are we looking for here? We are in a strong bearish trend as of right now. We do have resistance coming in at 37.4475. I got one top level somewhere around 37.56 even. But for right now, that's my levels of resistance. Again, bearish trend. So if you want to trade with the trend, that's the areas that I'm looking for the market to come to and continue to hold resistance. Now, I do got minor levels of support. One here at 27.25. Another one that I'm interested in seeing is right around 37.21. And if the market gets back into 37.0775, then I'm going to look for the market to come down and watch that price action to bounce around this area for the support to come off that level that we have. Those are my levels of interest on S&P 500. But again, I do want to see the market try to pull into these 44.75s first. If we can get through that level, then we're going to look out for those 56s. And you can see some other levels above that we would have. Next level 65, very slight level 69, and then on up you can see 37.81 and then 91.50. That's going to be our levels of interest on the upside if we continue to move back to the upside. But if we continue down and we want to get lower, going to have to break through these 07s and then continue to move from there to the downside. Now let's take a look at a smaller 5-tick chart here real quick, give you guys an update on this so you guys can see. But again, you're seeing we are climbing right into that area that we're looking at, those 44.75s. From there, we are going to look out for that resistance there. What do I want to see? Maybe a double top, maybe a V top right off this area. If that price action is given to us, then I'll look for the market to try to continue back down. But if we just go right through it, maybe look for some support right on top of that and continue to move into about 37.56. So we'll see if we get that for S&P when we come into the London session. But let's take a look at gold here real quickly. Gold is in a downtrend as well. We can see some resistance levels that we got between these 1841.6s, high side of 1843 even. Now if the market comes into this level and continues to hold resistance, we will continue to look for the market to move into those 36.9s and underneath that a slight level here at 32.6. So that's what we're looking for. Now if we come into those 36.9s and we get that support right off the area, could be like a double bottom, a 2-try failure, V bottom. But if we get that, we'll look for the market to try to retest that level of resistance up into 41 to 43. That's going to be what we're looking for. But trend trade for tonight on the London session is going to be with the actual downtrend right around these 41 to 43s as a level of resistance to continue the rip lower from there. Let's take a look at a 5-tick here real quick before we wrap it up and give you guys a closer view. You can see we are struggling to get above these 39s, but if we do, which is not too much of a level, honestly, we're cracking that area. I mean, we may fall, it's a minor level right now, but we may fall back into our level of support right here at 36.9. But we'll see. 41.6 is my actual level of resistance first, and then 43 is my next level. So if we get back above that level, you can see we got some other levels above. Higher side, 46.3 is my higher side area, but we'll have to get through those 43, 44s. That's a major level of resistance for me. But that is it for S&P 500 and also for gold. Hopefully you guys like that. If you guys did, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. Other than that, guys, you guys take care. Have a great night.